All right, Josh Holsey.
Josh, how hard is it to have to be ready to play two different positions?
It's not really hard anymore since I've been doing it since like sophomore year. So it's kind of easy. I kind of like the challenge, you know. Just let my coaches know that I could jump anywhere if they need me to. But I mean, it's pretty easy when you know the defense. It's not too much hard to go to one position or jump to another position. It's all the same for me right now.
For people who aren't like super familiar with like football jargon and things like that, how much does nickel compare to like star that you play under Norvell?
It's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. Some people just call it different terminology, but the nickel and star, it's all the same thing. They do the exact same thing. It's just called a different name and a different defense.
Josh, talk about making your big comeback here against Clemson, national TV. Pretty good.
Yeah. It's pretty big. I've been out for a long time, as most people know, you know, and I actually coming in my freshman year, we played Clemson in the dome, and to end with them for my first game for my last year is pretty big too. So it's a big game for me and for the rest of the team to come out and show what we can do. What we've been working for all summer, and they're a very good team on offense and defense, and we just got to come out and execute. That's our big goal this week, is to execute and play Auburn football and do what we do best.
What Coach McGriff told you about Clemson's receiver group and that type of thing?
I watch a lot of film, even outside of meeting with coaches, and when I watch film on my own, they're a really good receiving core. They got a lot of depth, they got a lot of talent in each and every spot. They got a lot of people coming. I think they got a few guys coming back who was injured, so they got a lot of good receivers. And they got a lot of good receiving depth. And with Deshaun makes people better just because he's Deshaun Watson right now. So he's playing at a very high level of football. So they got a very good offensive staff and a very good offensive core right now too. So it'll be a good challenge for us for the first game to see how we respond to it.
Josh, when you're dealing with a quarterback like Deshaun Watson who can extend plays, how much harder does that make your job?
It makes it a lot harder. Because as a defensive back, you don't really like covering receivers for 10, 7, 8 seconds because it's kind of unrealistic sometimes. But when you got a great pass rush, like we got with Mon and Carl Lawson and Jeff and all those guys and Byron, it kind of makes our job a little bit easier because we know he can't sit back there and just pat the ball for too long, you know what I mean? So with a great rush and a great, you know what I mean, that kind of helps us not have to cover for 7, 8 seconds. But if it does happen, you just have to continue to play. When he scrambles, you gotta stay with your man. You gotta plaster with your man. And if you're in zone, you gotta find somebody to plaster to, so he don't have an easy throw down the field while he's scrambling, because that's probably when he's at his best, when he's outside of the pocket. So.
Where do you think you'll be playing the most at against Clemson? What position?
Defensive back. I really possibly don't know. Wherever I get put at is probably what I'm gonna do. So I have no clue. I have no answer for you. So defensive back.
Josh, after all the injuries, are you as fast as ever?
Oh yeah, I'm still top 3 on the team. I'm still top 3. I'm still top 3. If I would run my 40 this spring, I would have ran low 4.3.
Who's ahead of you then?
Rudy Ford, Javaris Davis, they're pretty fast. They're pretty fast.
Just a couple more. Just, John Broussard, Markel Walton, there's some guys that haven't played a lot of football that have stepped up. What have you seen out of that group?
Oh man, the whole secondary is stepped up in tremendous ways. With Javaris, he's a true freshman, redshirt freshman. John, who just came in, who don't really know anything. Markel, those guys are really bought into the system, and Coach McGriff has done a really good job of getting those guys ready to play. Because now we tell everybody each and every day that everybody in the room has to play. You never know what's going to happen. Like, anybody can go down at any given point. So everybody got to be ready to play. So they're doing a really good job in practice, studying, watching film coming up. They meet with – so me and Markel just met today, you know what I mean, because I kind of know what's going on. So just getting those guys prepared and ready to play. And I tell them you just got to play it like it's a normal game. You can't go out there and look in the stands because you might get shell-shocked. Because they're going to be a lot of people out there, and they're going to be rocking for this game on Saturday. So.
Is that your message to them?
Yeah, just to play, just stay poised and stay calm. If you know your job, when you know your job and you know what to do, is no real pressure. Pressure only comes when you don't know what to do. So if you know what to do, there's really no pressure. You're just playing against another guy, another uniform.
How motivated are you guys? You won the rebound from the 7-6 season. And if you want to prove you're back to 2013 form and all that, this is kind of a perfect opportunity. Is this an opportunity you guys are embracing and motivated to play this kind of team?
Oh yeah, I think this game right here was perfect. I think the way how it's set up is perfect for us to come out and show what we've been working for all summer. Our motto this year is earn it, and we feel like we have to earn everything that we're going to get this year. And starting with Clemson.